Hey y'all, it's Melissa at MessyMissy Creates. Gonna do some more in my journal today and gonna get a little bit caught up. I'm working on it. Not too far behind, but trying to get a little more current. And I think I have everything ready for this. Will be the 17th, which was a Wednesday. And I have, let's see, what did I do this day? I made an address cards. Hold on, I have a magazine image over here. Haven't figured out how to incorporate this yet, but I don't know whether I'm just going to cut this little mail truck out, or I'd like to cut out the post office, but it's, I don't know, because that would cut off half of that. I don't know how that would look, and then the mail truck in front of it, or I guess I could have used it for when the mail truck delivered stuff to us. I don't know. Anyway, I might use that on the page, I might not. But we did go to the post office, and let's see. Oh, he went for me and mailed my cards out, because you can't just put a stamp on those handmade cards. And they have to be, because they're so dimensional, they have to be, oh, what do you call it? Non-machinable. You have to specifically ask them not to run them through the machine. Anyway, so I worked in my journal. I made cards. I got them addressed. He went to the post office. I watched another Hallmark movie, which was She's Making a List with Lacey Chabert. I really like her. I have liked her since, see if any of y'all remember this show, Party of Five. She was the youngest. I think she was probably 5 or 6 years old then. And anyway, my husband, he and his mom got haircuts. That's the only picture I had for that night. And this was me and my aching neck with my making cards. And I'm trying to figure out, I may not put that on there, but, and then apparently we had Fusaklis again, because his mom is addicted to Fusaklis. And he had her, and they stopped after they got haircuts, after work. So that will likely go down here like that, unless I decide to do some sort of pocket. But I have this flip right here, so don't really have to do a pocket. Let me see where I want my day and date. Maybe that would go up here. Like that. I like those colors. And then this can go wherever. I'm not sure if this is going on this date or not. I found it on the floor in my living room. And I have no idea where it came from. Anybody know? I have no idea. It was by my husband's side of the chair. It has to be some sort of ephemera or something. It's very thick, but I thought it was cute, so I might use it on that page. I might use it on a different page. But I worked in my journal, so I'm either going to use this magazine image or this little clip art, depending on, depending on what I have room for. So let's pretend for a second that I do use this. What's on the back? Nothing. Okay. So, and then I use this roll of, I open this roll of gray and white twine to try to use on a card, but let's see. I'm trying to find my scissors. Okay, I want to see if I can cut out. I'm going to go ahead and cut these trees too. I don't have to, but maybe they will mask the fact that I cut off half the building. Let's see if I can get, there we go. Oh, we have a choo-choo train coming. That one sounds off in the distance. Well, which means it probably would get louder. And if I cut right here and right here, and This house looks like a box, like a postal box. It has the barcode, and then it has the from and the probably the to right here. To and from. I'm going to cut this just like that and see if I can get this little pitch on this roof here without tearing everything else. Okay. And then I want the little mail truck. But I wasn't sure if I could hide the fact that I cut this building off. And so that's what I'm kind of trying to decide here. If I had a place like this, no, yeah, maybe. Let me cut the truck out. Oh, I don't know if I want to cut the truck out because I think I want to use this, cut this out for when they deliver packages. So, oh, I just knocked something over and I don't even want to look to see what it was. So, this needs to go on the edge somewhere. And that needs to go there. I could put... Well, I mean, I could have cut it off like right here at that window, but I could just overlap like this. Let me straighten this up. I'm just playing. I also need a scrap, so I could use a scrap to hide that if I needed to. That really doesn't, you know, scream post office because I'm hiding most of it. But, let's see, I made cards. I might put that here. And I was finishing them up. And then if I use this, I won't use this. So, yeah, the post office can just be in the background. And he forgot to check my P.O. box at that point. So we went back, I think, Friday night and checked the post office box. Because I had a card in there from Lydia at February and June. And I'll show you that in a little while if I get to that page. Yep, here comes the choo-choo train. Loud and clear. Okay, let me see if I like this here any better. You stay down here because that's where you're going. Wow, he's serious about coming through the intersection. And he's moving slow. He must have a full load. He's coming from the rail yard or the whatever. I don't like this. Right? So, what do we do about it? We look for something else. But I really wanted to use that when I went to the post office. So I could use, I'm looking for that blue scrap that I had when I was journaling the last time. And not that one. It was just a scrap. And, I mean, it was a legit scrap. Not just a pretend scrap. Yeah. You know what I mean. It's probably in my other bucket over here. So anyway, well, I don't have time to fiddle with that too much. I was just going to make a little journaling spot, I thought. So, and let me try this one because, well, it's green and it works. I could use the blue. That would look better, I think. Or I have an orange or yellow. I haven't used the orange yet. Let me try that because it might be about the right size. I have a blue one too. And just like these. I made myself a bunch of different colors because I knew that, I mean, the green ones are in my Etsy shop, but I made myself a bunch of colors because I knew that I had a lot of different colors in my journal. Yeah, I don't, I don't like it. Okay, let's work on this side. So I'm going to need a tag. And as much as I just want that to be in the background, it's going to really bother me that it's cut like that. Don't they know we want clean images on magazine pages? Don't they understand that? I wish they did. If I had... that going under there would not help. Going over it is not seeming to help. But that doesn't look horrible. I could scoot it over as far as right here and have that under there. And then, no, I can't because it showed, well, I could scoot it up like this. There's just no good way to do this. All right. So we're going to work on our... if we have a tag. And I still did not work the clinic this day because I was still a little I still wasn't driving yet. That tag will fit right there. It matches this. It doesn't match that so well, but I have other stuff that will, like this blue sweater paper. It kind of matches. Kind of. That really doesn't match any better. I have yellow. I have printed. Those are too short. Ooh, I haven't used this yet. I know I'm not letting you see. I'm sorry. Haven't used this yet. That's a little bright. I don't know. I kind of like it. Huh. How big is this? 6 by 8. Yeah, I don't like that it goes that way. I think it was supposed to go this way and be cut one more time into 4 by 6 tags. So this one is also 6 inches. Yeah, okay. That was where I was already cutting tags out of stuff. So, yeah, see, like this one, I need a bigger tag than that is what I'm trying to say. This doesn't really match, but I think I'm going to cut it down anyway because I almost kind of like it. What did I say? I think the last one I did 5 by... I'm not going to tell y'all I lost my metal ruler again. This one I would do 5 by 8. I did the last one 6 by 8. But I don't think I want to cover up as much of this paper. I mean, I can always cut it back down. So I'll cut it in half, which is 6. And then I'll put that up there with the other 6-inch strips. And then I'll do this one at 8. And then we have this little, I guess that's a 4-inch. Let me put it with my tags. Okay. So not the same color, not the same whatever, but I kind of like it. I wanted to see if I could put this here and have the tag hide enough of it so that it didn't look, you know, as conspicuous or as whatever. I do need a scrap too. And so what was I going to use for scrap this day? I'm going to go ahead and glue this down right here because I know that I'm not putting a pocket over here. So I might as well glue this down. And I'm going to get a new glue paper because that one that I was using last night on the last video was pretty sticky. And I use them over and over and over, but they eventually reach a sticky point where they stick together and they tear. It's, I use I'll show it to you in just a second, because it's a very economical way of doing it if you have a Sam's membership. Oh, now we get sirens. Okay, so I'm going to trim this little bit off right here. Okay, ooh, and it has glue on it. So it's sticky. All right. And my scissors are now sticky. And I just want this right here. And I wanted to get 3 pages done again, if possible, but I'm not getting off to a very good start. So I think that can go there. My husband and mother-in-law, his mom, get their hair cut at the same place. And so when he schedules an appointment, he schedules one for her too. Still like this here. I could put this here and this here. Or I could just glue this here and not worry about it. I almost wish this might be better if I just cut it all the way, like angled it. I cut into it. I didn't mean to. I got a little froggy with it. I think that wouldn't look too bad. It just looks like it's angled off, right? What if I kind of tuck it under there a little bit? Instead of having it in that top corner, I could have it right here. And then I could have this in the top corner. I could do it this way, or I could do it this way or this way. And then I do still like this for a journaling spot on here, maybe. Depending on if I use this or not. So let's figure out what's going to go on the tag. And then I have to figure out a scrap. So let me close this while I think. And then, let's see, we have the made cards. Oh, I haven't glued that down yet. That's right. I could put this. You know, I could just cover up this end of the post office. And that wouldn't be horrible. Put that here and this here. And I would not use this. So I don't think I was in that much pain that day. I think it was mainly the days that I did it like 3 days in a row. So I could do... No, I like that up there better. If I'm going to put that there. Okay. So let's tentatively put that there. And then I'm going to put this. I got out of this magazine. Some of y'all have seen me cut out pieces of it. Well, I don't know. It's in there somewhere. I'll show it to you when I come across it. What else did I do? I journaled. I journal prep. I did not make a video that day. I was very tired. So I think I took a nap and watched a Hallmark movie. So I could do a nap thingy. I have a chair I could put here, but anyway, if I want to, I'm not that worried about it. And then the making and addressing cards, and yeah, that was pretty much it. So, I like this image I like that there. I like this here. Or I like this over here. Let me see if I'm going to find that other piece to put there. Because I know that I have, yeah, I have a couch. That one's too big. That covers up everything. I know that I have a purple chair. Oh, I had stuff I haven't used yet that I intended on using. Okay, hold the phone. I have, here. That was that couch. Here's the purple chair. So I could put this down here. I was thinking it was a little bit bigger, but if I did, oh, that's not going to let me pull it up again. Okay, sorry. And that's like right here. And then I could put this here and this here. Like right under both of those. And then that gives me a little journaling spot right there. And we didn't cover up all the pretty illustrations in the thing. And then I would put maybe the journaling here, or let me keep looking in here and see what I find. Oh, here's some scraps. This I need for one of these days. This one I've kept. I didn't shop this day, but okay, here's a scrap. Don't really need that. I could have used that instead of that, but I like the orange with that. So we're going to leave that. And there's another me sleeping. Here's a bigger one, but I think that's too big. Yeah. Here's a smaller couch if I wanted the couch. That doesn't look bad. So let me leave both of those there, and then we'll figure it out. Okay. So now scraps. I need a scrap. I have, ooh. Oh, don't fall. I have a mess is what I have. I have this little piece of scrap. Let me cut this off. This is from the back side of an envelope. And I know what I could do with it. Make a pull tab with it. Yeah. That's what I could do. And it kind of matches. And then I guess that's okay right there. It's not fabulous, but it's not horrible. I don't have, let me glue all this down. Or the rest of it. I've already glued some. Oh, I was going to use this. This was the only other thing I was going to use, maybe. But let me get this glued down so that I can move stuff around, and stuff not move that I don't want to move. So I'm going to glue this to right here. And let's see, put that under her head just a little bit and all the way up against the edge of the page. So it just gives a little bit of background. And then this right here. And this up here, and this can go right here. Okay. Yeah, I like that orange with that, especially since the orange is in the number. Or the ornament, you know, the number on the ornament. And it's also right here a little bit. And so if I put this here, and then I put this kind of over that. Okay, so this goes next. I like that. I was going to do the purple because this had purple in it, but I like the size of the couch better. I like the way it fits better. Yeah, I don't think I watched the whole show either. I need to go back and rewatch. I was kind of listen watching, maybe, if even that. So yeah, no, I think I did watch it. I did watch it. Because I remember the ending. I think I might have slept through part of the middle, but it's all okay. That can come up a little bit more, like right there. And that would be right here. So that would cover everything except for this little chunk right there, which is fine. I want her scissors still to show, so it looks like a haircut. Okay, so that can go there. And this can go right here. And just cover up, yeah, that little bit. Okay, so I finished with the cards, and I might go back and doodle around some of this. All right, so that side's done. Let me put this up because I don't need it. Put my scissors back over here, and then figure out what I'm going to glue down here. Oh, I know what I need to glue first is the, my art glitter glue and I are not getting along right now. It's all okay, but it's just not, it's my fault. It's user error, because normally my art glitter glue and I get along just fine. It's just that I keep messing up my pen. So that's all. And I think I was going to order another one. They come like this with a new nozzle and a new pen. But I think I just need to order some stainless steel pens. Do I have another? Oh, here's another metal tip. So I don't need any more metal tips. My metal tip is fine. It's just that the user error on the oh wait. But wait. I had yesterday, I know you can't hear me because I'm facing the ground. Yesterday, I came across a blue, kind of a teal blue piece of a ribbon that would have been a great scrap here. But of course, now I don't have it. I probably put it in a safe place. So I'm just going to use this like I planned. So this is my scrap. The scrap comes from Allison at AJ's Inspired Life. Her item of the month for December of 2025 is scraps. And so I did not put that on very far. I hope that stays. And then I'm just going to glue this down. And I'm not going to worry about this side. I may put some writing space there if I choose to. I think I can put that. I probably could have cut it a little straighter, I think. But it's all good. All good. So this was, I had a magazine image that came out of like the November magazine that said, it was a schedule of when all the Hallmark Christmas movies, the Countdown to Christmas, they were going to come out. It wasn't all of them, but they definitely, I think they had the first 10 or something like that. So I want that kind of under that, like that. This one was kind of cute. She she was playing a Christmas, it says auditor quits her job to revamp Santa's naughty or nice list. Anyway, it was her job to go and sneak on these children and who had made the naughty list to see if they really should be on the naughty list. And anyway, so it was a cute movie. But I like anything with her in it. Okay, so I have my scrap. I have my... that. I don't have anything on here. Oh, I didn't use this, which is not that big of a deal. And really would have been considered a scrap as well. Well, those are for sure. And I could just put this down here. It doesn't matter. I kind of like it right there. I'm going to cut and make it a little more even. Yeah, I like that there. That'll work. Just gives it something else for your eye to look at right there. And it was just, like I said, it was just some twine that I opened. For that, the card that I made with y'all, the ice skate one, I don't know if you've watched it, but it's a couple videos back. And I showed the little bow, the die cut bow that I hung the skates over the branch with. Well, I tried it with twine, and the twine was just too thick for a card front. So anyway, all right. Onward and forward. And I don't know. Yeah, I have my scrap. I have everything on here that I'm supposed to have. And then we're going to flip the page. I've got the post office. He forgot to check my box. He mailed my cards, but he forgot to check my box. So I didn't get Lydia's card that day. I didn't get it until Friday. Okay, so Thursday the 18th. And this was Carrie at the Concrete Butterfly's birthday. So happy belated birthday. I've already said happy birthday to her. But anyway. So I had a couple of appointments. Made more cards. And, oh, I did the video. Yeah, making the card. And then I had, I didn't even put that. I had Chick-fil-A breakfast. I did not put that one. Do I need, and the answer may be yes. Do I need to put a pocket on here, or I don't want to cover up. Don't want to do, I do want a pocket. I do want a pocket. Okay. All right, that was an easy decision once I thought about it. And so let me look in my thing. Oh, pockets. That's the same paper. So that's the opposite side of that paper. This is not, no. I could use the yellow background, the tag. And I could use the yellow ging. No, I think I want the blue. Well, it depends on what pocket I use, I guess. I could use this one. Was saving this one for Christmas or Christmas Eve. And this one for Christmas or Christmas Eve. This is that same combination. This one might not look horrible. Yeah, the rest, oh wait, those Santas might look cute. But I have them with the red tag. Here, we'll leave all that out. Okay. And then we'll decide. And I also have, I see another tag that fell out. So we can put that one in the equation. Or I have these other ones over here. I also have, this has a little bit of pink in it. This pattern right here. Of course, when I put the tag on it, I'm probably going to end up covering it up. So I don't know if I want to play off of that or not. Let me see how these Santas would look. They kind of blend in, but with the blue tag, they might not. Or these lights. Might not look bad. I could put the pocket over here too. There's nothing wrong with the pocket. Ooh, 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 ooh. Actually, that's not horrible. Honk, honk. That's not horrible. But I think I'd rather have... I had this one with the red. Like that. And then I think what I would do is put... maybe this on here. And then this is going to get lost on this paper. So I think I would make a journaling spot over here. Like this. Maybe cut it down just a little bit. I wish I could find that other piece. No, you know what? I might try to use a little bit of this pink. Oh, that's going to look hideous with that red over there. Eek! Well, how bad do we care? Because I just want to use a little bit. I don't know. This was supposed to be a quick page. I have green. It's not the right color. I mean, it's like this green. I guess that turquoise, and that's the last piece of turquoise that I have. And I mean, it's not even technically, it doesn't even technically match, but it would break up the pattern over here. And then this would hide this, but not this. So I could put, like if I glued this down to here and cut, I could put her up here. Let me put the day and date up here. I could put her like on this side and then put this here. So I had 2 appointments. I saw my primary care doctor, a follow-up from the vertigo. And that's not what I want. That's not what I want. Because I really wanted to use this one on the back of this card, or on the back of this tag as private journaling. Or just some hidden journaling, not private journaling, but I also want, oh wait, I know what I can do. Okay, so I can have this. I think I can have my cake and eat it too, as they say. Ooh, I can't fold straight though. That was really bad. Okay, so I can glue that down to there. That'll be my pocket right there. And then, and I don't have to use that red. I could use the yellow. Maybe that would be less, yeah. The yellow I think would work. Might not be quite as in your face. And I wanted to put a happy birthday to Carrie up somewhere, like up here. And do one of those little happy birthday things again. And then, what did I just do with... Okay, so now I'm going to attempt to use the pink. So I'm going to cut the strip off. Maybe about a 3.5 inch strip. Well, let's try to get it straight. I was hoping to get to the next, as far as the next day, but that apparently may not happen. Okay, how long do I want? I only want it about yay long. Let's say 4 inches. No, let's say 5 inches. Because I'm going to glue the 2 things onto that, and then that gives me another scrap. Speaking of which, I need a scrap. So I need to round. That's not what I want. I have my corner round and punch here somewhere. Pardon my reaching. This is not the one I wanted, but it's the one I got. Okay, so, but it will do, sort of. And I think this was the, yeah, okay. That'll work. That'll do, donkey, that'll do. Anybody watch Shrek? I love Shrek. Okay, so if I glue this down, there's still a little bit of pink here and there. This is going to go over here. This is going to go in here somewhere. Or over here. This is going to go here. And she's going to go like right here. That does not leave me much of a journaling spot. Okay, so let's try it this way. So I put this on here. And her right beside that. There we go. Okay, so I want to glue this one down before I change my mind. And I've lost... Oh, I know what else I was thinking I could use. Hold on. Let me try this. Was this blue December. Either this long one, the top, or this square one. No. I think I'm going to stick with this idea. Except I can't find my glue paper now, so grab another one. Oh, I was going to show you what I use. I've had them forever. This is the Members Mark from Sam's. They're food service. They're just deli sheets. So it's kind of like, it's not quite wax paper. It's considered dry wax paper. But I've had them for, I don't know how many years. And like I said, I can reuse one several times. Many times, actually. So, I really regret that I did not actually officially make journaling spots and things like that for December, because usually I have several to choose from that are already made, and have like stickers on them and stuff like that, and I did not do that this year, and I don't see the point in doing it at this point. Yeah. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Ooh, wait. You can't go that far over. What was I thinking? You see the string? The glue, it's so gluey. It's stringy. This glue is stringy. Okay. So now what I want to do is I want to take, before I glue anything down to it, I want to take a marker, and I'm either going to use a teal or an orange. Let's be really brave. Orange and pink would not be colors that I would put together, but because it's so prominent in the background, I'm going to try it. And then I'm gonna, these dry pretty quick. So I did a second. Okay. Now I can put this up here, and I can put it halfway off so that I have more writing room. And then wherever she went, Dr. Lady. And then the point of this was to stick this up off the page, though. So I really kind of need it in there. I don't need that much writing room. But I wanted something behind that page so that it, or behind this little clip art piece, so that it stuck off the page a little bit. So let me glue down this pocket. I think I want it right here, before my art glitter glue dries up, because I left it uncapped again. And I'm not going to cap it yet. And, oh, no. I need you to move over just a hair. Okay, whoop. Sliding it all around the page. Okay. Now, I would like for this to go on the back side of this tag. And I'm only going to put like this row of glue right here. And then I'll put it right about there. That's not centered. But guess what? It stuck. So it's there now. I can move this fold if I want it centered a little bit more. And then I have that fold right there that neither one of them is straight, but it's all hidden, so it doesn't matter. So that's the back side of my tag. And this one I'm going to put here. I do want to put, well, do I want scrap? I need a scrap. Did I wrap presents that day? I don't think so. I think I did. I did. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Crud. Because I know what I need to put on here. And I just had it in my hands. And it's wrapping paper. It's bluey wrapping paper. I just brought it in here. Let me see where I hid it from myself. Let me pause you for just a second. Okay, this will work. This wasn't the piece that I just brought in, but it gives me 3 color choices. And I meant to put this along the bottom. Dang it. I wonder if I could peel this up. I really thought that was the next day. Darn it. Well, this shows you how good our glitter glue is. Okay, so now I tore my page. I hope I didn't tear it onto the other side. Well, you can't tell. If I did, I did. So now I have either this red, which I was trying to avoid, or I have this green. I could cut this green strip off, or I could cut this blue strip, which I like right here. It's a little bit thinner, so I'm going to cut thinner as in more narrow. And I think I only need about this much anyway. So let me see how that measures up, because I think it's too long. 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. So I can cut a little bit off this side and a little bit off this side. And almost. I only wanted about 6 inches because I don't want it to be a loose pocket, because it's already going to be a, it's already going to be a little bit of a loose pocket because of the type of paper it is, which is gift wrap. But this is my scrap. Scrap wrapping paper, and it also shows that I wrapped presents that day. There we go. Yeah, I can tell the other one was a little bit taller. I'm going to put some washi here to kind of hide that. But anyway, here is that. And then I have this that's going to go on here like this. And let me get all these little scraps out of the way. And put this down. Right here. Put her like right here. She'll just kind of overlap the edge. This actually looks like my primary care doctor. Her glasses and everything. Anyway, yeah, I need to glue that. And I need to I was leaving myself some room to put a ribbon or something there. And then I need to glue this down here. But let me find what I did with Carrie. Okay. And I wanted to put... I had a birthday tag. And I could put her on the birthday tag. Or I had the birthday stuff out for my mother-in-law's birthday. Somewhere. Right here. Oh, my squeaky stool. Pam at Bridget at Plan Her Creations told me in the meantime, if I couldn't get my hands on some WD-40 to use some Pam. And I did it, but it didn't quite work. I think it's trying to tell me that I'm too heavy. When I'm not sitting on the stool, it doesn't squeak. So it's just when I'm sitting on the stool and turn that it squeaks. So it kind of half fixed it. What was I looking for? Oh, the birthday stuff. Yeah, the birthday stuff. And then also some of this, because I would like to put... Let's use the pink since we're using pink. Let's see if we can find a beginning and an end. Because I think what I'm going to have to do is just start cutting some of this. Anyway, oh, I didn't use my fabric scissors. But it worked. And then I said that and it didn't. It worked till it didn't. Okay, so I'll put this on here. And I'm just using a, no, I'm not. That's not a regular hole punch. That's a little itty bitty hole punch. This is the regular hole punch. That should be centered enough. And then I can get this through. It's got yellow fibers in there too. I don't know if those are, no, they're not supposed to be in there. It was okay because the tag is yellowish orange, but using very non-traditional colors for Christmas for me, and this is unusual. I normally don't want a bow. Did I do it big enough? No, I don't want a bow. I don't want a bow. I just want... This one is really thin. This is that sari silk I bought and unraveled. There we go. It just got rolled real tight right there. And I'm just trying to pull it apart a little bit. This is down, this whole, I unraveled it. It came as like one of those twisted up pieces. And I unraveled it. So there's that. I think I'm going to tie a second knot just because I can. And that one didn't look like it was going to stay without it. So, all right, that'll work. I'll play with that. And I want it to kind of stand up and be a little wider. I'm trying to hurry and finish, if you can't tell. But I was trying to figure out what I did with my happy birthday stuff that I just had right here last night. Because I was going to put that and a happy birthday across the top. Did I put it up? Could I have really? No, I didn't think so. I didn't think so. Well, maybe I'll find it. Maybe I won't. I'm losing other things though in the meantime. Except for my squeaky stool. Yeah, I don't know what I did with that. So, but I do have my scrap right here. Okay, so I have that. I'm just going to glue her here, and then when I find it, I'm going to put the happy birthday right there. And that's going to be a wrap for that day, I think. And apparently I'm not going to get a third day done. Because I can't get my act together. So that's Carrie at the Concrete Butterfly. That was her birthday. I still have to glue him down. Okay. Don't want... Yeah. Maybe. No, I'll just glue him out here randomly. Just so that we don't... I mean, I'm not trying to read the words. But I was going to try to put some washi. I was going to put him just right there. Okay. And then I want to put some washi right here. So while I'm going through the washi, I will probably find the birthday thing I'm looking for. And let's see, what color do we want? Well, this is pink, which this, I've got pink over here. Oh, I could put, I'd have to lift her shoes up. I could have run that right there. I don't have any other, not that I necessarily am looking for pink, but let's see. Oh, I could use these little blue penguins. Would those match? Kind of, sort of. That red stripe would, or the red plaid would kind of match. What else do I have? I don't want a real thick washi. This is just blue, literally blue stripe. This is blue. I think I used this one in January for like the snow, but that's like a navy blue. I'd rather have, that one's kind of a purpley. It's a purpley blue. It has mittens on it, which kind of match the colors in the rest of the page. So those will work. And it'll hold these down. It'll cover up the some of the where I tore the paper, trying to get that other tag up too. There we go. And yeah, kind of wish. Where am I at on time? I don't get a lot of use out of that pink washi. And I was thinking, yep, there I go again, trying to think. Come on, feet. All right, that Scotch glue is good. Okay, I wanted to see if I could use this. It's upside down, though. I don't think I've ever gotten to use this, because I never have pink at Christmas. And I was thinking if I just put it like right to there. Ah! Okay, well, I guess we just tore it. And then I need to glue her feet back down. If I can get them to stick to the paper and not my... Anyway, it just was... Just because I had it, and I rarely get to use pink that says Merry Christmas. So, I thought I would do that. This looks a little bland to me. I'm thinking I need to outline it and doll it up with some markers or some washi, or what do we think? What if I put just this across here like that? How would that look? That at least it gives it some kind of look. I do like that one. I don't want to introduce any more colors. Oh, look at this one. This one matches perfectly. Yeah, should have used this one on the, matches this pocket perfectly. Okay, so I will just do that right there. And then I will cut. At least it gave it a little bit of decoration. Oh, I'm cutting the tag and not just the washi. Okay, there we go. All right, that helps a little bit. It helps my eye a little bit. And I like that washi, the little polar bears with sweaters on them. It kind of looks, it looks like them. Anyway, that was the paper that I wrapped Baby M's stuff in. She loves Bluey. And so, I passed up, went to Sam's yesterday, and I passed up this huge Bluey. Yeah. Little stuffed animal. Yep. Probably when I come in to write, I will, this gives me a little bit of space right here, and then this gives me a lot of space back here. And then I should have put that washi here, because this is just thin wrapping paper and it's probably going to tear. So let me see how this looks. This little thin strip of washi. Ooh. Like this. Yeah. I think that'll look good. I mean, it'll make the pocket more sturdy too. So, I think that looks fine, and that gives it a little bit more stability right there as I'm pulling that tag in and out of that pocket. So, as soon as I find the happy birthday stuff that I apparently hid from myself just from last night, then I'm going to come back and put happy birthday, or I'll use my alpha letters and put happy birthday or something like that. But anyway, all right, I am well over time, and I only did 2 pages this time. I was hoping to get to this one. But anyway, that's that. That's a wrap. We've got lots of colors, and I'm here for it. I mean, we've got yellows and oranges and pinks and purple and blue, and it's a little much, but I'm embracing it. And I hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope that your December is going well. I know that it's not for everybody, and you know, I have my struggles too at Christmas, especially this year. But I'm trying really hard to maintain my what I would normally do for Christmas. And I have leaned into helping someone else, and that is helping me. I always say the best way of climbing out of your own hole is to help someone out of theirs. And I don't, literally, that doesn't make sense, but if you're in a funk, do something nice for somebody else, and it may help you get out of your funk. I know it's worked for me, and when I was, in the wheelchair, when I was first paralyzed and I was so down and everything, doing things for others, finding ways that I could serve in my condition that I was in, and I know it helped me a lot. And so I just thought that I would just throw that out there just in case you're in need of a little pick-me-up. Find somebody that you can do something good for. Find an angel tree. Or if you know somebody who is struggling buying their kids Christmas presents, like me, that's what I have a friend I've talked about who, she's struggling this year, and so that's what we're doing. And, anyway, all right, y'all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the video. Thanks for being here. Bye.